Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Violeta Putiwandiansyah, and in this video, I will analyze an argumentative text entitled AI in Education, a threat to teachers or a tool for enhancing learning. Artificial intelligence or AI has become increasingly popular in education. Many students and teachers use AI tools to help with learning, writing, and finding information. However, the use of AI has also created debates about whether it benefits education or causes new problems. In this presentation, I will analyze the text by discussing its purpose, structure, main idea, supporting details, author's purpose, critical questions, and my personal response. First, let's discuss the purpose of the text. The purpose of the text is to explain both the advantages and disadvantages of using AI in education. The author wants readers to understand the role of AI and think critically about how it should be used in the learning process. Next, I will explain the structure of the text. This text is an argumentative text. It begins with an introduction that presents the topic of AI in education. Then, the author provides arguments supporting the use of AI. The text explains that AI can make learning more efficient, provide quick access to information, and help students learn according to their individual needs. After presenting the advantages, the author discusses some concerns about AI. These concerns include students becoming too dependent on technology, reduced critical thinking skills, and the possibility of receiving inaccurate information from AI systems. Finally, the text ends with a conclusion stating that AI can be beneficial if it is used responsibly and as a support tool rather than a replacement for teachers. Now, let's move to the main idea. The main idea of the text is that AI can improve education, but its use should be balanced because it also brings challenges and risks. Several supporting details strengthen this main idea. The text explains that AI can provide instant feedback, support personalized learning, and assist teachers with certain tasks. On the other hand, it also warns that over-reliance on AI may reduce students' ability to think independently and solve problems on their own. Next, I will explain the author's purpose. The author's purpose is both informative and persuasive. The author wants to inform readers about the impact of AI in education while encouraging them to use AI wisely. The author believes that technology should support learning but should not replace human interaction and critical thinking. Now, I will demonstrate critical reading by asking and answering 3 critical questions. The first question is, does the author present both sides of the issues fairly? The answer is yes. I believe the author presents both sides fairly. The text discusses the benefits of AI as well as its potential risk. This balanced approach makes the argument more objective and reliable. The second question is, how reliable is the information presented in the text? The information appears reliable because it reflects common discussions about AI in education. However, some arguments would be stronger if they were supported by more research evidence or statistical data. Therefore, readers should compare the information with other credible sources. The third question is, can AI replace teachers in the future? In my opinion, AI cannot completely replace teachers. AI can provide information and support learning, but it cannot replace human qualities such as empathy, motivation, emotional support, and personal guidance. These qualities are essential in education and can only be provided by teachers. Now, I would like to share my personal response. Personally, I agree with the author's view that AI should be used as a tool rather than a replacement for teachers. As a student, I find AI useful for understanding difficult topics and improving my learning process. However, I believe students should not depend on AI for everything. Learning requires critical thinking, creativity, and personal effort. Therefore, AI should be used responsibly and in moderation. Before ending this presentation, I would like to reflect on the importance of critical reading. Critical reading helps us evaluate information carefully instead of accepting it without questions. It allows us to identify the author's purpose, recognize possible bias, and determine whether information is reliable. In today's digital world, critical reading is an important skill because we are constantly exposed to large amounts of information. In conclusion, the text AI in Education, a threat to teachers or a tool for enhancing learning, explained that AI offers both opportunities and challenges in education. The author encourages readers to use AI responsibly while maintaining the importance of teachers and critical thinking skills. Through critical reading, we can better understand information and make more informed decisions. And that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.